Do you think perhaps that working people need new political organizations, new parties? Is there a need for a workers' party, something along those lines, one that has a spine and isn't bought off by the bankers?
Right.
And what do you think about the political project of Eugene Debs?
I think that I wish we had a political system and a structure set up constitutionally that allowed for 3, 4, 5, political parties, because two parties cannot represent the broad spectrum of political belief amongst 300 million people. That's insane. So, but we don't have that system, and having had some experience, with a third party, I've come to the conclusion that it would be a lot easier for us to take over the Democratic Party because it already exists. If you were to go seriously, and I travel the country a lot now, if you went to the monthly county meeting of the Montgomery County Democratic Party, if you went to next month's meeting, you'd be shocked at how few people are there. Seriously. If you brought 15 or 20 of your friends, you would become the Montgomery County Democratic Party. Seriously. And there's a bylaws, and they have to follow these rules. And, my wife and I, we moved up to northern Michigan in a rural county, and after the '04 election, there were a total of 4 paid members of the Democratic Party, and we thought, wow, this is crazy. Today, there's over 300 because we and our friends essentially became the party, and we run only progressive candidates that have our political beliefs and leanings, and we've had some success with that. This is really the slacker approach to a revolution via political party, because the Democrats, first of all, this thing already exists. They have a building, they've got a name picked out. You know how long it takes to, come up with a name. They got the logo. You know how long that takes if you've ever been in a meeting at the Unitarian Church or whatever. There's, the logo takes forever. And they've already got the stationery printed. So instead of having to reinvent this, and we don't really have the resources or the money to be able to do that, if we just, and I'm going to start encouraging this, just go into your local town, your county meeting in Kansas, in Idaho, in Utah, in Wisconsin, in Minnesota, and everywhere else. If we did this, I got a feeling that we could really raise a ruckus, because it's one thing to threaten the Blue Dog Democrats with how they've messed everything up recently, but it's a hollow threat if we aren't involved in a very subversive way in their district to undo them. And that's I'm telling you, these Democrats who have derailed health care, I am committed to having every one of them removed next year. Every single one of them. Amen. Every single one of them. And I don't think I'm the only one. So I've got over 1 million people just on my internet list on my website. And from there, a lot of things can blossom.